Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I'm doing a challenge video and it's called the Sketchbook Slam Challenge. It was made by another YouTuber, I think the name HC Brown or something like that. I should have wrote it down before I did this, right? I'll put a thing up here somewhere around here to show what their actual name is and link in the description to their videos and stuff. But I actually heard about this from Bailey J because she's one of the artist YouTubers that I watch often, like all the time. And she started doing the Sketchbook Slam Challenge and I was like, that's pretty cool, that sounds pretty awesome, I want to try something like that. And I looked into it and it was like, maybe I can't do this, because it was like okay, the original Sketchbook Slam Challenge is you get a 600-page sketchbook and you have to fill the whole entire sketchbook in 30 days. So that's like average 20 pages a day. You know, you could like do variations, but you have to get it all done by 30 days. I can't do that. I don't have time in the day for that, and I don't have the money for that. So I did a mini version of it, which is a 100-page sketchbook in 30 days, which is like average 3 to 4 pages a day, maybe 10 pages one day, because, you know, it's not really even. So that's what I've been doing. It's a little bit more manageable, but with the time that I have, it's really like, it's still kind of stressful and hard, but it's fun. And it's getting me into traditional art more. I haven't really done traditional art in a very long time. I had 5 of the days recorded, like the complete sketching for all 5 of those days recorded, but I went to go edit it just now and all of the videos for all 5 of those days vanished. They don't work. I tried to import them and they were like, can't import this isn't a video. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So I tried to open it and I was like, this isn't a video. Tried to convert it, nope, can't convert it. So I lost all of those days. Every single video. So now I'm just gonna kind of do like a flip through, show you what I did over the week. Next week hopefully I can have some actual recordings in there showing me actually sketching, but for now, for this week, it's just gonna be a flip through kind of thing with voiceover, talking about the sketches and talking about my struggles with them. So, oh, one more thing. This isn't even about the video, but I got my axe space hung up. I'm very happy. I just now did it actually. I was like looking for the plug-in for these lights and it was like wrapped around my axe space. It was like behind my bed. My axe space was behind my bed. And I was like, you know what? My grandfather made this for me. Like more than 5 years ago, I think in 2011 or 2010. He made that for me like in 3 hours. I asked him if he could make me an axe space. I gave him like the sketches and everything of the axe space and showed him what it was. He used to watch like Adventure Time with me sometimes, you know, so he kind of knew what it was already. And in 3 hours he was like, it's done. I'm like, dang, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna show it. I want to show it off. This thing is awesome. He put the strap on it so I can hang it on my back. It doesn't actually play anything, unfortunately, but these are actual strings. These actually move. These actually move. Like, it's awesome what he could do in like 3 hours. So this is really special to me. So I decided to hang it up where everybody could see it. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Anyway, moving on to the video. Let's get started. Okay, so this is day 1, 9/7/17. I drew a few Connors from Dear Evan Hansen. I first drew this one, and I was like, you know, that one doesn't actually look that good. And I drew this one, and I was like, yep, that looks pretty good. So that's why it has like an X above this one and a check mark above this one, because I didn't really like that one too much. But then I decided to draw a Connor in a bit more different hairstyles than he would usually wear. So I drew him in this hairstyle, little side hairstyle, and then like a... You good? Sorry about that, a motorcycle just went by. And then a bun hairstyle with like a low braid. I think it looks pretty cool. And then on this page I kind of drew some studies some leg and feet studies. This one kind of turned out a little bit weird. That was the first one I did. I was like, yep, that looks a little strange. But then they started to get better. And on this page, I did just feet. There's a just feet. Yep. This is what you do. Just dedicate an entire page to just feet. I'm probably going to be doing a lot more feet in the future because I still have a ways to go. Okay, that was day 1. This is day 2, 9/8/17. I decided to start off day 2 by drawing some snails because I really love my snails. I drew a lot of Lafayette's because they're really big. And I drew one tiny Connor because it's really tiny. Connor is literally that small. That is approximate exact size of Connor. And then some legs. Nice leg studies here. And then, moving on, this looks like a butt study. It wasn't supposed to be. I looked up a reference, and the reference page that I looked at, it was like legs, and it was mostly butts. It was mostly the back of people. So it turned out to be a butt study on this page, and one crotch. And then here's the hands. I really hated this. This was the worst part. I did not have fun drawing these hands. I hate drawing hands in the first place. I really didn't like that one, obviously. I was like, what the heck is this? No. As I look at it a little bit more, it kind of looks alright, but I just did not like it. I don't like that even more, though, because that looks just weird. But those are my hands. Okay, day 3, 9/9/17. So I was supposed to draw a kind of storyboard-ish of like a villain walking, and I didn't really know how to make a villain, draw a villain walking. So I was like, he's got his hands up near his face and he's just like twiddling his fingers together like that. And then last thing for day 3, I drew some anthropomorphic hands because I am very fascinated with anthropomorphic hands and feet and legs and just anything about anthropomorphic creatures. I would not call myself a furry at all because I just do not draw them that much, but I really enjoy drawing them when I do. Drawing Undertale characters really gives me the excuse to draw anthropomorphic people without being criticized. I have nothing against furries, by the way. They're great people and all, but the internet likes to criticize anybody. And these are some 30-second gestures. I do not like these whatsoever. I emphasize that by putting that face right next to gestures because I was like, no, these are not good. Day 4, 10/17, by the way. And yep, these are 30 seconds. This person was laying down. This guy right here. This guy right here was weird. I did not like looking at this picture for 30 seconds. That was way too long to look at this picture. He was like doing some weird like pull-up on a bar in the doorway. Naked, like completely naked with his legs like that, and you could see everything, and I was like, no. Why? For one, why were you doing that? And for 2, I don't like looking at this picture. And then here's minute gestures. Not as bad as the 30 seconds, but not really good either. I kind of panic when I have like a time limit, especially a really short time limit, so I'm like still panicking at a minute. But yeah, and in conclusion, I am horrible at gestures. I decided to skip more gestures, but I wanted to use the pictures that they provided for the gestures anyway, so I drew these from those gesture pictures that they provided me. So it's a little bit more detailed. This person was playing with her boobs. I don't know why she was doing that, but I drew her anyway. This one did not turn out as good as I thought it was going to, but you gotta move on. You just gotta finish it and move on. And day 6, I was laying in bed. I was very sick feeling, and I was just laying in bed, and I drew my TV stand. That right there. I drew this. I drew it a bit less crowded. There wasn't 2 bottles on there at the time. I also drew my gecko's little stand. while I was sitting on my bed at that angle. This right here, but at a different angle. Hello, Griffin. How you doing, bud? And Sherlock's just sleeping down there, being cute. I did more this day than I did the rest of the days, I think. These are 2, and then I did like 2 more. But I kind of skipped a day, as you can see. This is not day 5, this is day 6. Because I skipped day 5, I just wasn't feeling it. So I did a little bit more for day 6 to make up for it. And then I decided to do some animal prints. A wolf, a cat, a deer, a camel, a squirrel, hippo, and chicken. I probably will do some more animal prints because those were really easy and also taught me a lot about what animals' feet look like, so that's pretty cool. And then over here, I started reading a Undertale fan fiction that I was reading like a few months ago and forgot existed, and I was like, well, wait, I should probably go check up on that. And I was on chapter 30, and I checked up on it, and it has 120 chapters and still going. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna download this to my Kindle and read this every night before I go to bed. And I decided I'm just gonna draw some papyrus on this page because this is something that I know how to draw. And I don't have to look off a reference, and it takes me like a few seconds to draw him because I used to draw him all the time. And then on the next page, I was starting to draw Sans, and I was like, I don't feel like drawing his body, so I just drew a bunch of faces. A derpy sand face? Just a bunch of sand faces. Just a bunch of sands. And then I went on to more gestures. Wait, is this a different day? No, this is still day 6, so I did a lot on day 6. So I did some 60-second gestures. These actually went by slower than the 1 minute for the other ones. I don't know why. I was like doing this and I was like, okay, how many more seconds do I have? Because I was like done. And I looked up and I had like 20 seconds. I was like, what? I have 20 seconds to do this? And another 60-second gesture. This person turned out way too skinny. Just way too skinny, but whatever. And then this is probably my favorite gesture. I had time to put in the hair and everything. I really like it. I like how it turned out. And then I just did some poses on day 7. This is day 7, 9, 13, 17. So I just did some poses. This person was doing some yoga in a bikini, I guess. And then these people. She has a really big butt. And then I was like, you know what, I'm tired of drawing right now, so I'm just gonna finish up this day with a bunch of hearts. I don't know if that's cheating or whatever, but you know, it's drawings. I drew them and I shaded them, so that's my half-assed last picture for day 7. Oh, day 8, 9, 14, 17, I drew an Undine. I like this picture. I'm starting to draw a lot of Undertale again, so might be seeing more Undertale speed paints in the future. And then I drew Alphys. I don't like this. I don't like this picture of Alphys at all. The head turned out alright. I could have just left it at the head, but I decided to draw a body, and it does not look good with the head. It does not look good at all. I don't like this picture of Alphys. I wish I could erase it, but you know, that's a part of growing, is making mistakes and doing bad art. So, that was it. That was it for my 7 days or 8 days. My first 8 days of drawing. I'll see you guys in the next sketchbook challenge video. It will hopefully have actual videos of me drawing the actual sketchbook challenge. Hopefully those videos don't get corrupted or whatever happens. So anyway, hope you guys liked it and have a great day.